Well, hello everyone, Mr. O here, and in the second of the series of first day activities I do with students, this is for teachers and even you guys at home that you can do something like this. And I can always send you this worksheet. Now, let me explain the worksheet. Number one, I want to put a disclaimer out. Anything I'm showing you, I have zero doubts that I probably didn't create it from scratch myself. It was something I've seen from somebody else, and or I was presented at a conference. I thought it was a good idea, and I kind of redid some stuff, put my own little take on it, and that's what we do in art. But this is probably first day activity for my more advanced classes or a second day activity for 2D Art 1. And so basically, let me explain the wanted poster. So you need to put your first and last name, height, eye color. Some people don't even know what eye color they have. The current grade and age you are. Date of birth. You know, we always want to know what your birthday are. Now, this is what gets students confused sometimes is like possible locations. Now, the idea of the wanted poster is have fun with it. You know, where do you hang out? You hang out at the mall, you hang out downtown, a certain friend house, you know, the aquarium, a zoo, you know, stuff that you're gonna, and then like most likely seen with, this is going to be your list of friends. And this is where you just want to put who you're friends with, and then you're most likely participating in. Now, this could be sports, dance, art clubs, stuff like that, things that you do, even as an adult. If you want to just kind of draw this out and, you know, are you part of Dart League, stuff like that? And what do you want it for? I always tell students, I'm sure their parents are yelling at them about something silly all the time, because all our parents do that. Something that irritates them, like, you know, leaving clothes out of the hamper, stuff like that. And that's what you can list. Have fun with it. And as you're even drawing, and I will show you, like, this is where you draw a picture of yourself. And on the back, I know I didn't draw this. I do have a face proportion thing. And I will kind of show you my own version of that here in a minute. I just want to show you some examples. We got the steadfast, super realistic, where you draw a picture of yourself, you answer the questions, grade 10, age 15, and as you can see, this is done in pencil. Most of these will be done in pencil just because of timing. I usually only give them the day, and they get the next day to work on stuff and add details. And you want to like spend time with it. And these are students who spend time. But do you think I actually taught a squirrel? I did not. And you know, as students kind of have done these in the past, or they're just kind of creative jokers, this was something that they drew very well, and they thought it represented them. And I'm good with that. So then these next ones are what represents you, you know, on your wanted poster. This young man was a squirrel. This young lady did a dinosaur, because that's what they're known for drawing dinosaurs, and you can see how beautiful that is. And then I didn't even think about that. I cannot remember if this one was the one that was an avatar from a game that they created, and this is their character, or this was a character from a story that kind of reflects them. And so that is something that you know, you as students are free to do. I want to go back to the very first page. Sorry if I'm talking too quick. Don't hesitate to ask questions if you have me in person, or if you don't have me in person, just leave a comment. I just want to show just kind of basic proportions. Something that we make drawing a face a little too hard. And as you can see, I'm just not drawing a very complicated circle, or maybe I am drawing a complicated because I'm using many lines instead of just one. It's more like an oval, but it's perfect. And then I add a U, and this U is your chin. So I want you to think about how your chin goes. If it's more square, draw it more square. If it's whiter, draw it whiter, and then draw your neck. Shoulders, slant them down. Now, let's break this down. From the top of your head to the bottom of your chin, right in the middle. And it's usually in the middle of the circle. So you see I raised it up a little bit. Now, I know that because I drew an oval, the nose is going to have to be up a little bit more, like a midway point. But, which is nice because I did draw a circle halfway between your nose and your chin, and these are all generalizations. It's the approximate where your mouth is, sorry. Your head is 4.5 to 5 eyes wide. You'll have lots of videos that just say 5, but I found, especially younger people, their eyes are a little larger, or people like to be more expressive with their eyes. They go 4.5, and you can do that too. As you can see, I separate, and remember, your head is a 3D shape. Think of a spear or a ball, that it's rounded, and that's part of your measurement, okay? Top of your eyes, top of your ears, bottom of your nose is bottom of your ears. So once I have all the measurements, now on the YouTube channel, I do have videos that show you how to draw simple eyes, noses, and mouths. So, ears, I always think of a flip-flop. I'll do that. See how that kind of looks like a flip-flop? Now watch what I do by just drawing a few extra shapes. And 1, 2, 3 lines, and it looks like I have an ear. And then if you draw earrings or anything like that, make sure it comes out, just like hair does. We don't tattoo things. So I hope that will get you started and feel a little more confident. Okay guys, that's enough for the One-It poster. And since these are self-portraits, I do want you to remember you are beautiful. And don't ever believe anything different. See you guys later. Bye-bye.